It's now June of 1829. Joseph Smith is finishing the translation of the sacred text of the Book of Mormon. And in that translation process, he has learned that the Lord will permit him to show the plates to 3 people who will assist him to bring forth the work. Here it is in Ether chapter 5. And here Moroni almost takes a break from his narrative of the story of Ether and then almost speaks directly to Joseph Smith. And he tells him that he's written these things and sealed them up. And behold, ye may be privileged. We know he's talking to the future seer, to Joseph. You may be privileged that you may show the plates unto those who shall assist to bring forth this work. And then here's the number. And unto 3 shall they be shown. And note this, by the power of God. Wherefore they shall know of a surety that these things are true. And in the mouth of 3 witnesses shall these things be established. And so Joseph knows that the Lord has given him permission, as long as he approves of it, to show it to 3 people. Well, as Joseph Smith finishes the translation of the Book of Mormon here on the Peter Whitmer Sr. farmhouse, as Joseph translates the Book of Mormon within that home in some of the rooms, Martin Harris shows up, and we have the 3 witnesses together on this farmhouse. So we have Martin Harris, who's arrived there. Martin Harris has come to see how the translation's coming along. And then obviously David Whitmer lives there, and Oliver Cowdery's living there while they're translating it. This is what Joseph Smith said about David Whitmer, Oliver Cowdery, and Martin Harris, as you see them here pictured below. Oliver Cowdery's here, David Whitmer, and Martin Harris. Look what Joseph says, quote, "They teased me so much," Joseph Smith said, and by teased, I think that means they entreated him, almost without intermission for some time, that he finally asked the Lord for approval and received an exciting answer. Joseph rose from his knees and said to Martin, "You have got to humble yourself before God this day and obtain, if possible, a forgiveness of your sins. If you will do this, it is God's will that you and Oliver Cowdery and David Whitmer should look upon the plates." And that's cited in Stephen Harper's Making Sense of the Doctrine and Covenants. Section 17 is going to be the revelation that tells these 3 witnesses, Oliver Cowdery, David Whitmer, and Martin Harris, what their privilege will be as witnesses, what they will see and behold. It spells it out in verse 1 of section 17, and then commands them what to do about this witness that they will receive. Shortly after section 17 is going to be received, Joseph Smith, Oliver Cowdery, Martin Harris, and David Whitmer will go into the woods somewhere behind the Peter Whitmer farmhouse, and here they will have a marvelous experience where the angel Moroni appears, shows them the plates. They hear the voice of God declaring that the translation is true. They view some sacred things such as the Urim and Thummim, the Liahona, the interpreters, the sword of Laban, and they become the 3 special witnesses of the Book of Mormon to all the world, and their witnesses included in every copy of the Book of Mormon today. Enjoy studying section 17 that outlines the requirements and privileges for these 3 witnesses.